Oh, well, gosh, I guess I better turn on the camera so that we can see, can't we? Hello, 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 my friends. I'm always forgetting stuff until we get going. It's like, I hate that I forget stuff, and then here we go. Hello. Okay, so I have this beautiful little head that was sent to me, and we are going to paint her up here. I've already painted it offline, and I've done a lot of things offline because there's a lot of steps to creating this little project, and I didn't want to hold us up too much today. So I am going to, it's a silhouette head that was shipped to me. It was a plain, this is what it looked like on the front, and then I painted it black, and then of course I made the afro, I painted the afro black, and I made the skin brown. And now let's go ahead and give her some ruby red lipstick here. This is the color of True Red, and I think I just picked it up at Walmart or any of those places. We're going to give her some ruby red lips. We're going to make her lips nice and full, and the top lip as well. Let's bring you in a little bit. Hi, Lisa. How are you? How are you? See what I'm doing, don't you? I painted most of it offline, and I'm going to finish the rest of it on with you guys today. I want to make her lips just a little deeper in here. And it's going to take us a couple of coats to get the lips the color that I would like them to be. I want them to be a deep red, or, you know, a red, but wood soaks up paint, so it will take us a few coats to get them the red that I would like them to be. And basically you're just painting a heart for her lips. You can make them as big or as small as you want. African American women have full voluptuous lips, so you can make them as big or as small as you would like them to be. I am going to stop right there with her lips, and then I am going to just off to the side. I've got a little bit of black paint here. I'm going to give her some eyelashes. Just a little bit of black paint. And then we'll start fixing the rest of her. I'm not going to give her eyes. I am going to give her black eyelashes. Can you see that? Let's do from the tip here as well. Black eyelashes. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I might come in just a hair, because when we put it on our background, they might blend in a little. How's that look? I'm doing good, honey. I am doing good. I am ready for some crafting and conversation. So my eyelashes, and I'm just going to trim a little bit, not much, around my lips with this black as well, so it'll give it some definition and makes it look like it's got a start and a stop with the lips, right? Not too much because I don't want it to be too heavy. And then just use my finger and kind of blend it in. How's that look? How does that look to you? I'll come back again with the red in a minute when that dries, but first we'll start with the next step. Okay, so the next step that we have, when this dries, I keep saying when it dries, but I'll hit it just a little bit more right now. I'm going to add a little bit of glitter and gloss to that too. That looks good. Okay. So we can move this out of the way because we didn't paint that much, where it will be. The next step that we have is we're going to set her aside for a second. And I have this mesh that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And we're going to cut the mesh so that we can make hair to go on her. We don't need very big pieces because we just want, since she's a smaller silhouette, we just want enough to cover the silhouette without it being super long hair. But now this is all personal preference. You can make the hair as long as you want or as short as you want. I'm going to go kind of right in the middle. I take 2 pieces. Oh, I got a little horse going on there. Take 2 pieces and with some pipe cleaner or felt cord, tie them together and then cut that off. And that's how you make the hair. She looks good, thank you. Today is my sister's. Oh, happy birthday, Sissy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to her. Okay, so now, ideally, you would want to use black. But I don't have any black. I'm all out of black. So I am going to use purple and hope that it hides itself or covers up. If worse comes to worse, I will paint those. Now what I've done is I have some single curls and I have some double curls here. I guess on the single curls I probably don't need the purple on there, but we'll see. And we're going to start at the base, the nape here, and we're going to work our way around and then we'll start on the inside. What are you sorry about? I like this is actually, wait till you see what I'm doing before you apologize. Because I think if you're apologizing about what I think you are, this is, you're going to love this. You're going to love it. All right. So we're going to just come in. I'm going to run a couple beads of a little bit of glue. And I'm using my big glue gun because I want to move this fairly quickly. I probably should get my little holder so my fingers don't get burned. That was sent to me. And I'm going to hold that back so that they don't. And just bend them down in the middle, right? And glue them on. Oh, sorry about the black ties. Okay, great. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I wish I had some, but I don't. And I didn't think, I forgot that I totally needed black ties until I started prepping us for this project. Because I did a lot of painting offline so that you wouldn't have to go through the painstaking part of watching me paint this. I did a lot of painting offline. So it's not, it's okay. We'll make it, right? We're going to make it work. And I'm going to hold these into place like that. How you doing? How's your week going? Are you guys doing something special for your sister? I think we need just a few more at the top. And these are the double layers, right? I'm putting on right now the double layers, or the 2 that I put together. These are the double layers. Get that in there. And I can tell we're probably going to need a few more. A lot more than what I made up. So we might have to make some of them up together anyway. Now I'm going to run in the middle of these. And I'm going to put some of the single layers to thicken it up here. We're going to make her hair thicker. So let's put these single layers in. I've seen people do these with the floral foams that you can buy at the they look like purple rubber bands. That's cute. I've seen them make them with the floral foams that you can buy at the Dollar Tree. You know, the little metal floral foams. I've seen them make these with them. And I've also seen, I'm going to take this off and see if we can do it without the foam, the purple on it, see if it'll just hold in there for a second. This is where I can feel the heat coming through my little rubber band, so this is where it is making a difference. Is it starting to fill in and look like hair? We got a lot of shading to do. We'll worry about shaving the hair in a moment. Oh yeah, that's going to fill in great. Okay, we'll keep going. And I don't think I need these for I don't need them for the single ones. I just need them for the doubles to hold them together. And I'm just coming in and putting some hot glue down and filling it in and holding it in at the base so the hot glue can connect to it. We'll do this one in here as well. You definitely want, if you do it this way, you definitely want something to protect your finger, because the hot glue, I can even feel it through my little rubber mesh. Okay, we'll keep going. Okay, glue webs everywhere. Always full of glue webs. Oh, my little rubber protector is getting glued in too. Hi Susan, how are you? This is different for me. I have never done anything like this, but Lisa sent us this beautiful silhouette. I painted it like a lady, and we're going to make this little cool project off of it with the silhouette. I want all my hair to kind of go backwards that way. So we need a few more pieces. I'll take some of my mesh. I'm going to cut the mesh off. Again, because I don't want my hair to be so long, I'm not cutting big pieces. If you were working with a larger piece, you would want to cut your mesh longer if you were working with a larger silhouette. And I'm working with a smaller silhouette, which I think is a perfect size. So we're not going to have them so long. And these front pieces we can have even shorter. So, y'all watching me struggle here a little bit. Glue these down. Stick them in there. And I want these front pieces kind of going toward the back. And I'll tell you, it'll all make sense in just one moment. Again, we're twisting that around. We're going to hold it in and stick it in there to glue down. But yeah, she's definitely getting some hair on her, isn't she, Lisa? Okay. She's looking a little bald in here, so I'm going to cut a few more pieces. Oh, here's one right here. We can take this and give her some hair at the front, because I don't want her to be bald-headed at the front. So let's glue this, hold this back. Hold this back. Put a little glue right there. Let that come down the front a little bit. You guys know this is different for me because I'm usually I don't usually do people art, do I? I think this is the first people art that you may have seen me do. I don't usually do people art. Okay. There she is with her hair. We got to cut a lot of hair off of her, don't we? She's got some hair on her. Curly locks. Curly locks. But let's fix her up. We still got some stuff we need to do to her. Let's take some ribbon. And this was the widest ribbon that I have. So I'm going to make this work. Watch what I do here. This is an old burlap bag that I had from the Dollar Tree. And we're going to cut this and make this work. We're making things happen here, y'all. Oh, yeah, this is going to be great. Okay, how we doing? Any questions? All right, so I'm going to put a little glue down the side. And then I'm sewing this with glue here. We're going to bend this down. Be careful not to burn yourselves. I know Lisa is saying use your protector. And I will, Lisa. I'm sorry. We're going to take the other side. We're going to glue it down too. This is going to make us a little ribbon. Right? And using my big glue gun on this, it gets really hot really fast. So we're making us a little ribbon for her. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfect, but there's our little ribbon that we just made. And then we're going to take our actual ribbon piece. We're going to run down the seam and glue this on. So what we're doing now is we're going to make her a headband to go around her hair. All right? Yes. And now, but we got to bling it up, you guys. We can't just have it a basic headband. We're going to bling this up. And I'm going to do one strip so that we can see the black behind it, okay? Is that cool? Thank you, Susan. We're going to do one strip so we can see the black behind it. Now, question for you. Question for you. I am upstairs doing laundry at the same time that we're crafting. And I am wondering if your house is like my house. Are you the only person in your house that cleans the lint trap? Is that a thing? Does anybody else suffer that in their family? Are you the only one that cleans the lint trap? I almost wonder if my people that live in this house with me know that there is a lint trap there. Because it seems like no one but me ever cleans that lint trap. And is that a phenomenon from my house, or do you experience the same thing? That is the question of the day. That is the question of the day. We're going to put a little bit of glue right there so that we can my girl's arms are broken too. I'm like, what in the world? Am I the only person who knows that the lint trap even exists? Why won't anybody clean the lint trap out? It is so frustrating. Every time I go to do laundry, that lint trap is loaded. And I'm like, how are your clothes even getting dry if nobody is cleaning the lint trap out but me? Right? Does anybody else feel that way? All right, there we go. That's our headband that we're going to put on her. But we're going to push all of this stuff down this way. All of her hair down. We're going to leave her little bangs out. And we're going to trim everything up, you guys. But right now, we're just going to put our headband on to cover up the beginning spaces of our glue here. And I need another stick. It really is frustrating. And we also know that when you don't clean the lint trap out, it makes your dryer go bad fast. So, like, clean out the lint trap. I almost feel like saying, if you can't clean out the lint trap, then you can't use the dryer. Alright, let's put a little glue right there so that doesn't fall forward. I'm going to snip this off because I got enough of ribbon of what I need on here. So let's snip that off. Now we're going to tie this around the back. And I'm just holding this down in the front till it adheres. And then we're going to tie this around the back here. Okay? So that's her headband. Let's get that off of there. Got a little glue spill out. There. Okay. Little glue. I've never done this before, so this is literally my first time doing this with you guys on here with me. Might have been a brave move to do this with you on the camera with me while I'm attempting this, but hey, whatever. Alright, so we're going to pull this all to the back and we're going to tie this all down too. This could be a brave move. Let's see. We're thinking of things at the same time. That's funny. And what is clogged can catch your clothes. I know it. It can catch your clothes on fire and not dry your clothes. Like even outside, a couple of times a year, I'll go outside to where the vent release is at, and I will clean that out just in case, you know, stuff got through there. Because I'm like, oh my God, you have to be smarter with your vent. Like, I don't want my dryer to go bad. All right, and so we're doing the same thing, you guys. We're going to pull around to the front now and glue this down. So I was thinking that because I put a load in the dryer right before I came down here to start crafting. And I'm going, am I the only person that has this challenge? Like, is anyone else's household like this where they won't put the stuff in the dryer, clean out the dryer vent? So the dryer vent and emptying of the dishwasher are the two things that drive me crazy. It's like, how many times are we going to wash these dishes, you guys, before we just empty it out and start over again? How many times must we wash these dishes? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and trim her bane right now because this is driving me a little crazy. We'll give it a haircut. And yes, you will end up with lots of little wires around because this stuff is really wiry and it's sticking to the glue on my hand. So let me bring the garbage can over here. Let's see. It's good to know we're not alone. That's right. Me too. It always does. And I'm the dishwasher. Oh, you're the dishwasher. I got you. We actually have a dishwasher, but we probably wash the same dishes multiple times because people don't. Okay, so this is what it looks like from the side, you guys. So we're going to trim down all of this because we don't want it to look quite like that. We want it to have some curl to it, but not just all over the place from the side. Not just like a wiry mess, right? So I'm going to trim some of that back. And then it looks better from the side. And we'll go through and we'll curl them up some more with our finger, just twisting the individual pieces to curl them up more. Let's see. What else do we need to do to her bane? Let's get all this out of the way. Let's see here. What else is going on with your bane, sister girl? What is going on with your bangs? Let's make these a little less wiry. All right. How's that looking? I'm not quite digging her bangs, but I might figure that out in a minute. I guess we got to figure those bangs out, though, before we move to the next step, because the next step is final, really, when you see what we're going to do next. There we go. We've kind of twisted them down. Well, when we get to, we got to figure her bangs out, you guys, before we get to the mounting step. But first, I want to use this bling that was sent to us by Lisa as well to give her a necklace and earrings. So we're going to give her a necklace. Do we want a big necklace or a... Look at that's going to be cute, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Lisa. I've never done anything like this, so we are just trying it free fall together. This is my first time. All right, so we're going to put a necklace on her right here. Just like that. Oh, yeah. This is the bling that Lisa sent last week. I showed you guys if you were on. This one, hey, Katina. This one has the beautiful mirrors with small rhinestones in between them and no sticky on the back. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll use a little bit of glue and we'll stick this down onto her neck as her necklace. Right there. Absolutely gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. This came up a little bit more. Let's go ahead and add some more glue to that and stick that down. Now, we're also going to use the same bling. We're going to give her a small earring. And I'm going to cut it in half. And we're going to give her a little bitty dangling earring. Right like that. What do you guys think about that? Y'all okay with that? Oh, that's cute. Do we want it that big or do we want a smaller one? Let's see. That has 3. This one has 2. Which way do we want to go? Let's see. Let's do the 2. The 2 looks cuter. It looks classier. So I'm going to put a little glue on just the tip of it so it actually dangles. And then I'm going to glue it right in here. There we go. Twist it a little bit. There we go. What do y'all think? Okay, remember I said I wanted to come in with the lips a little bit more and make them a little more ruby. So I don't need a lot of paint. I just need a little bit of paint. And so I'm not going to really dip it deep. I just want to make it a little darker red. A little more ruby. And then when this dries, we'll put some gloss Mod Podge on it so that they become so that they look shiny. Her lips shiny. Shiny lips. Alright, how are we looking, you guys? How is it looking? A choker? Yes. Oh my God, that's looking pretty cool. That is looking pretty cool. We'll trim her hair up a little bit more in a minute. I'm loving it. I'm not so crazy about her bang, but I am loving the rest of it. And that's okay. Sometimes you can be crazy about a thing and then not crazy about it. I don't want to keep cutting too much of it because then you can't put it back, right? And we'll have her bangs all over the place if we cut too much. So I don't want to cut too much of it and make her bangs look scalpeled. We'll just curl them more. Alright. Okay. What's the next step then? Shake off all that extra mesh. I found this board at the Dollar Tree. Let's pull out so you guys can see it. And I took it outside and I spray painted it black. It is shiny, shiny black. We're going to put her here. And then we're going to put some little decor pieces. Now, before we can place her down, we need to get our decor pieces situated. All of these things I cut off. They were leftover circles that I had from, if you remember, thank you, Lisa. If you remember, last week we made, or I told you about, I was making a clock for Rose event that she was having. And the clock that I made, it kind of looked like this, right? These turnstile calendars, if you would. It was a turn calendar. So these are the pieces that were cut out of these holes. And I'm just reusing these pieces cut out of these holes. You don't have to do this if you decide to do something like it. Or you can find pieces of wood that are circles and you can do the same. I think the Dollar Tree sometimes sells things similar to this, but you can make it your own. And I've just taken the pieces and I painted them. And in my head, I envision doing something like this. Let's see. We don't want too much light on there so you guys can see it. And what do I want to do? In my head, I envisioned this. What do you think? And then if we add her right there. What do y'all think about that? Is that too much light? I think that's it. I think this is what we're going to glue this down, you guys. I am loving it. Never would think the silhouette could look that pretty. Oh, that would make a great piece with just those. Yes, I thought so too. Wouldn't that be cool with just that? That's what I was thinking, and I'm like, oh, I know what to do. Now, I picked this board up from the $3 section in the Dollar Tree, and then all the rest of this stuff is just recycled things that I had at home, and Lisa gifted us the silhouette, and everything else I had already had at home, other than the, Lisa also gifted us this rhinestone wrap, which is absolutely beautiful. This is how we're going to do it, y'all. We're going to glue this down just like that. So let's start finalizing our pieces since we are all in agreement. So this is, I'm using hot glue, wood glue, so that we can get a good stick. And it'll be permanent. And it will adhere fast. So we're using hot glue wood sticks. Hot glue, wood glue. Is that how you say it? Hot glue, wood glue. Yeah. That's what we're using. Hot glue, wood glue. Say that fast 100 times if you would. So we'll put a little bit here and there. This is different than normal hot glue. It's actually designed for wood. And so I have a glue gun that is specifically for this, so that I don't put other sticks in it. And you see this stick is kind of yellow. That's an indication that is wood glue that's in a hot glue stick form. And this glue gun I only use wood glue inside of it. I don't use any other glue. All right. Put a little glitter on that one to give it some zhuzh. And then the same for this one. And this was actually, these two pieces were actually one big circle, but I cut them down so that I could make them half circles on the edges. All right. How we doing? Y'all okay? Y'all still here with me? Now, what did I do before we got together? Basically, I just spray painted everything and cut down the pieces. I also did cut out some of the hair so that you guys wouldn't have to painstakingly watch me do all of that. And this is really cool. I painted everything so that we wouldn't have to wait on stuff to dry while we were here together too. How's that looking? Cool? All right, y'all ready? Are we ready to commit? Now, I think Susan's absolutely right, or whoever said it. I think it was Susan. Like, this would be a beautiful piece of wall decor in and of by itself. In fact, you could put a logo on there or something on there. That would be cool just by itself. But I also think that she adds a certain level of glam to it with it. And I am calling this piece Dream. Dream of your future, dream of yourself, but dream of just being you. Dream is the name of this piece. Ladies, it's wonderful that we can look into... I love it. All right. So let's glue her down. Once we commit, we're in like Flynn, y'all. In like Flynn. I want to thank Lisa for sending this piece to me and challenging me to come up with something for it. Let's hold her down. Lisa. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. There it is, you guys. Dream, dream, dream. Now we can curl her hair because she is where she is going to land. You could always add more pieces. You can make it longer or you can make it shorter, however you want to do it. I think the way that we have it right now works for me. And there she is. You can add more glitter to her. Oh, no, we got to make her lips pop, don't we? I said we were going to make her lips pop, and here I go getting ready to get off of not making her lips pop. Okay, so let me get a little bit of... Oop, that was way too much. That's okay. I want just a little bit of Mod Podge and a little bit of red paint on my brush because this Mod Podge is glossy and the red paint will make her lips pop. But I didn't want that much. We're just mixing it around, the red and the Mod Podge together, and that was a stupid thing to put it on that net because it just went through the bottom. And let's just hit those lips. Wipe off a little bit. Turn it so I can get into the corner there. And hit those lips. Make them voluptuous. Voluptuous, voluptuous lips. We'll let that dry. I'll throw this away. Get a paper towel and wipe up my mess. Oh yeah, that's shining up already. Okay. How's it looking? Let's see. She is just making her lips darker. Yeah. Hi, Cassandra. Oh, I thought you put this on before I came on. I did put a little bit of it on before you came on, and right now I'm just adding some Mod Podge mixed with glitter to make it shine a little more, because you know the Mod Podge will give it some gloss. It's a glossy Mod Podge, so to make it shine a little bit more instead of just having the matte look. If you notice, her face is matte and now her lips are shiny. You might not be able to tell on the windows on the screen, but I can tell from this side. Let me change it to this camera view. Let's see, this way. Nope, you still can't see it. Oh, if I do it like that, maybe you can see it's a little glossy for her lips. But that's it. There she is. There she is. I think it's really cute. It's so different for me. It's so different for me, the kind of crafting that I normally do. But I think it's adorable. I want her little earring to show as well. All right. There we have it, my loves. We are all done. And she is beautiful. She is beautiful. I love it. I love it. However, if you know anything about me, you know that I don't have any art in my house of people other than one piece of art that is my husband, my daughter, and I, that a local artist did. It's a 3D piece that he did for request for me. And that's the only piece of art that I have in my house that is of people or of anything that resembles people, because I am more of a flower and abstract designs. So this little baby is going to go home with one of you guys. But I got to tell you what you got to do. Ready for me to tell you what you need to do? You need to, after the video is over, go back onto the replay of this video. And you need to comment. Are you ready? Tell me if you're ready. You need to comment Classy 1029. Classy 1029. And next week, I will draw one person to win and ship this baby to. Classy 1029. All right? And next week, I will draw one of you guys to ship and send this to. So we'll give everyone an opportunity to participate. And then we will draw a winner next week and we will ship it out. And I have another little version of it right here. We can do a little bitty version of her similar to. Might not take much hair to do it on that one. Isn't she so cute? I just love it. Classy 1029. All right. And I will cut off comments at 10 o'clock. So anybody who says it by Classy 1029 on Saturday at 10 o'clock will get an opportunity to have their name drawn and win this beautiful, beautiful piece of decor. I love it. I think it's really cool. All right, my loves. Any questions, comments, or concerns? At my office, I always say any questions, comments, concerns, or snide remarks. But I'm not going to say snide remarks on here because there would be some viewers that will probably put in some snide remarks. I'm going to try to attempt to do this same thing on a smaller version. on this little girly. She's so cute. I'm going to try it on this too. Lisa. With spare time. Ah, that's right. Everyone, I want you to say thank you to Lisa for giving us the inspiration piece and giving us some bling to help it work out. And this was absolutely fun, different for our channel. We've never done anything so cute like this before, and definitely worthy of our time. Thank you guys so much for being here. I can't wait to see what else we have next week. I'll bring a few more things on for you, but until then, I'm going to return 15 minutes of your day, and I want you to stay classy. I'll see you in our next video. See you next week. Happy Halloween to you too, for those who celebrate and for those who don't. Make sure that you are safe and dry. Love you guys. Love you guys. Have fun. I love you, Lisa. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.